Here's the new 3-in-1 tool. You can see it has a larger, let's call it a scraper head. It has a, much like a small T-bar tip on there as well, and it comes with a pointed tip on this end. Now, I don't use, at the moment, pointed tips very much, but I've had at least 8 different people write to me and say that they wanted pointed tips. Now, if you don't use pointed tips, you have the option of telling me that you want a different tip on this end. I'll show it to you. If you remember the old wooden tool that had a soft rubber tip on the end, for those of you who are old school, you can use this in place of that. Of course, the new tool that I put out last year with the more improved scraper tip I'd recommend to use, but this is an option for people who just are still old school. Okay, here's the 3-in-1 tool. I believe there may be a little confusion between the 3-in-1 and the 6-in-1. Let me show you. This has a much rounder, much larger working head, scraping head. The one is sharper, the other one's very round. This one would be less aggressive in an area or someone you might be wanting to get, for example, in between the ribs and the intercostal muscles initially, or in between the toe bones, in between the metatarsals or the metacarpals in the hand. I'd also use this for scraping or for fascia in the rhomboid area. Once that was cleared out or it was improved a lot, I would probably use this in the area to get a much better job. This will get in between, for example, the metatarsals, metacarpals, much better. And this one would, of course, fit into the joint in the thumb, whereas this would be relatively useless. So even though they may look a bit similar, they actually serve very different functions. This was a much more precise tool than this one. You can also use this part in here to get right along the axillar border of the scapula here.